nope, 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 nope. Wait. I can't even remember which...
Hello?
Hey, Greg. Um, I actually need to redo one of these chapters because of how my recording effed up the last time. Guess I'll just... Wait, let me see.
Hey, it's Resident Evil 4 font.
Yeah, it kind of is. So... Probably this one?
Do the giant fossil. I want to see the giant fossil.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm just bullshitting.
Okay. I'll do this one. Just because I think the entirety of Chapter 6 was what got messed up.
Mm.
So if you see the recording get goofy, let me know.
Okay.
And
Was that
sometimes...
was that about the Book of Friends?
I think so.
It said Book of Fiends.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was in one of my Federation Force videos that I embarrassed myself naming characters from Seinfeld when I was thinking of the theme song to Friends for some reason.
Well, it's no embarrassment that you would think of Seinfeld instead of Friends.
Yeah. Oh wow, okay. Could probably use that as a reference there for how big the hitbox on the thrust is. Oh
It was
yeah,
pretty
what?
lenient hitting those tiny bats.
Yeah, what? Or either the spear has a big hitbox or the bat has a big hitbox. Ooh, or maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, I would assume it's on the bat because the bat's such a tiny enemy.
Mm-hmm. Do I need anything here? I have one of these. I have two of those. Oh, I have two of these. I don't need anything else. Dragon sword, a wooden sword. Oh, right. I didn't bother buying that. Okay. And then lunar, which I can upgrade to level 3. Yeah.
I wonder if they were all killed. Huh.
Attack power, use defense power will increase. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, normally it's anything that expands my attacks that I'd go for, so... But this makes it so I won't die as quick. But then if I get...
When you say expand your attack, do you mean like increase your moveset or make you do more damage?
Yeah, it usually... I think a little bit of both. But I know for sure that when I upgraded Lunar, I got new moves. It also changed the look of Lunar, so now it has these two pokey things on the end. Before, it was just a regular wooden staff.
I guess they do that so that you the idea of expanding your moveset is to ease you in to the combat and
Yeah.
get you to learn each move's use. So you said you were thinking about defensive options as opposed to Arkham,
Yeah,
Arkham whatever.
Arkham's, sort of universal counter thing.
So what's your defensive option here?
It's blocking, and you can block in any direction.
Is there any kind of parry, or can you
Yes.
turn your block into anything?
Yes, I can turn my block into a parry. So that right there is one step for making this more interesting. But you unlock it later through the game.
Oh,
Gotcha, bitch.
do you have a dodge?
Yes, hold L and flick the stick to move dodge in one of the 4 cardinal directions, depending on where he's facing. Or, hang on, I think I was wrong about that. So if I'm facing diagonal, where does my dodge go when I go right? Oh, okay, you know what? I think it's relative to the camera, not the direction he's facing. So if I'm like... I can't get a diagonal on this. It's actually kind of tough.
Well, that's why games like this. That's why games like this have a fixed camera, right? So that they can map the controls relative to the camera.
Kind of, yeah. And there's a save. I don't need it. Well, I probably should have gotten it. Whatever.
The impression I've gotten is that the dodge on this is still pretty weighty.
Yeah.
That like you don't get invincibility frames and you can't cancel into it.
Yeah. So you can't, like, let me show you. You can't attack, or sorry, you can't, you can either block nor, well, I think you can block during an attack. I gotta test that for sure. But you cannot roll out of an attack like you can in, you know, other games. Let me see if you
God
can
of
jump.
War.
You can't jump out of it either, so there's no jump canceling. So when you attack, you pretty much stick to it. Most of the moves in this game, you have to stick to them. Bitch, take that. Oh my god, I wrecked his ass.
Wow, yeah. I guess he doesn't like moons.
That's for my defense, though. Oh, oh shit. See, that's another thing where the block doesn't work all the time, is these enemies who can guard break you. So they lined that up so perfectly that that guy got me at the tail end of my roll.
Do they guard break you because they have sharp weapons?
Gotcha, bitch.
Or
No, it's because he's a wizrobe. I mean, the ninjas
Okay,
have
so
been
you just
hitting me. Fuck.
Hey, Warrior fan.
Hi.
Have you played Ninja Gaiden?
Well, not the new series, no.
Right.
Oh, he got me with that.
I have a version of Sigma though, but I've always wondered if maybe I should get Black too.
Yourself will tell you that Black is good and Sigma is bad, and I don't know why.
Really?
I know that one of the important changes has to do with the camera control or something.
I feel like I didn't get a good answer from him last time I asked him that.
Huh.
But
Well,
maybe I'm not remembering things.
Oh, that's good. Ah.
one of these days he's gonna try to open a chest and he's just gonna kick it over.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's $10 on the Xbox store, so I figure I might as well pick it up someday. And hey, I'd have two versions to compare it to, so you know that'd be good.
I'd like
Oh!
to play through Black someday.
Fuck you. So here's another thing. Enemies definitely layer their attacks way more than in Arkham.
In Arkham, isn't it pretty much one guy comes up to you at a time?
Yeah, like very rarely are they gonna like attack in the middle of you whipping someone else's ass like this. Which is one of the ways they get you. It's a game where it's like, oh, you want to do combos, right? But watch out for that other guy who's right behind you. So it emphasizes either you learning when to stop, you when to switch between the X or the Y string of your combo, or you learning when to change direction because that other guy's about to hit you.
It's so weird because the NES game is so light on commitment, and this is the complete opposite.
Was Itadaki even involved in the old ones?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I never really remember if he was.
Oh no, I read it out of
Figure.
order. Okay, hang on. Which one's number one? It's probably Japanese, so it's right to left. So it probably starts with this one. Yes.
Although, I think it stinks that the bonus game in Black is different from the bonus one in the vanilla version.
What is the bonus game?
Well, in Ninja Gaiden Black, you can unlock the arcade game.
Huh.
In the vanilla version on Xbox, you get Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. I think the
Ugh.
SNES version.
Why would you?
I don't know what's so bad about
Well,
that.
It's just that the music is crappy and the graphics are. Well, like for instance, there's some pretty decent parallax in Ninja Gaiden 3, and it's not in the Super Nintendo version.
Wow, that's weird. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
were saying
It was a.
It
what you were
makes Ninja Gaiden 3 playable, right?
also, Greg, just to correct you earlier about Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden 1 also has commitment. as just because you can't cancel out of the sword strike. It's fast, but you know.
Yeah, it's fast and momentum. Like you have Ryu has no momentum behind him. Like you can wiggle about in the air all you like, so there's zero commitment on your jumps, right?
Nope, that's wrong. You cannot move back. Moving backward when you jump forward in the air is cut to about a third of the speed, meaning meaning you can't jump and instantly turn around and go land back on the same platform like you could in Mega Man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Another thing is that Ryu has a fixed jump height, so, and you pretty much commit to that. You don't have the variance that you get in Mario or Mega Man.
Okay.
Let's see. No, that's about it. So, yeah. Everything you do in that game, you stick to it. You can't even alter your jump height.
Well, when you're walking, at least there's no momentum, right?
Right, Ryu can instantly turn around on a dime. Monsters have come to be known as fiends. The majority of them are mutations of human beings existing in a condition of living without a soul due to their corruption by evil.
Ooh.
So was it that they were corrupted by evil, or evil came and corrupted them? Who knows? However, the extraordinary power of the fiends is incomparable to that of humans. In fact, the highest level of fiends exists in a state that can only be described as having transcended physical boundaries of form. Looking back through the pages of history, it is quite probable that many of the most powerful members of the Vigurian ruling class, in fact, belong to this classification. It's not surprising, then, that the fiends have been seen as gods.
Social commentary.
Vigor 3. It is said that sometimes fiends may rise up from dead bodies. In fact, there were many monks of the Vigor order during the Middle Ages who labored for years to recreate this phenomenon. Look for anything blue. Give me that. Stealing, yeah.
What were we talking about? Hey, Bleach.
Combat, I know. We were,
Ooh, incendiary shuriken.
yeah, I'm gonna need those. Can I break this? What is it intended to represent?
Stone tablet, right?
History of Vigor 4. The vast majority of records dealing with the fiends date from the Middle Ages or earlier. During recent times, the fiends have greatly decreased in numbers, so much so that for a member of the general Vigurian public to come into contact with a fiend has become an extremely rare occurrence. The Emperor, Lord of all creation. The Vigor Emperor is the figurehead of the commoners, and his absolute authority as the holy leader of our Vigurian order cannot be denied. He controls all, physical and ethereal, regardless of time or place.
I feel like these kind of games tend to have puzzles just as a matter of pacing. Like, they tend to be dead easy puzzles, but just something to keep you going with quiet action.
I don't know. I don't have a comment for that at the moment. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's just incendiary. Give me that. I can only carry 15 of those. Boom. Whoa! No! Fuck you. Enemies will also randomly dodge you on occasion, so that's one of the ways they stress attacking a lot. Gotcha, bitch. I keep fudging up the... Oh! Fuck! See, I should have done a Y move in midair, because then I landed on the ground and ate shit because I couldn't block in time. Like that. See how he's readying up? You probably can't see, the frame rate's too choppy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hang on, something happened in the chat. Let me read it. Jello. What? Okay, puzzles in my ass-clenching hardcore action games? Text in my ass-clenching hardcore action games? I thought this was about flipping around like someone who drowned in a tank of coffee and dismembering everything in sight. Why, yes, that is what this is. Ninjas love their coffee. In fact, I have some right here.
Well, it's not called Ninja Gaiden Cafe Olay.
Look at that, I just got some coffee right there. Elixir of spiritual life, that means coffee. Fuck!
It's an elixir. Yeah.
I walled run right over it.
Arkham has a weird dodge that like locks you onto an enemy, right? Like if the enemy's halfway across the room, you can zoom to him. Or wait, no, it's the attack that does that, right?
Yeah, it's the attacks.
Okay, yeah, the attacks are the ones that snap a lot. I believe there is a dodge roll. It is double tapping the run button. You know, X is to run, but if you double tap it, he does, you know, a little dodge roll.
So what if, like, what does that even add?
I don't know. The problem
Versus-
is, who knows? Maybe I might actually like it more than I gave it credit for, just because I am. I've never played the games fully. And even now, I can't remember all the details. Time to change the camera mode. See, this is another neat thing that a lot of games don't do, is using the right... Oops, my bad. Drop, B. There we go. Is using R3 to change the camera mode. Instead of... Well, actually, a lot of games do that, but they usually make you go into first person. So if I click it...
Yeah, like
You
in
see
Sly
this-
Cooper, it's your binoculars.
Yeah. Actually, no, this is what most other games do. So, never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. I do like that idea, though, of using R3 to toggle camera modes, since we don't have C buttons anymore. Because Nintendo, nor Sony, nor Microsoft want to put any more buttons on the controllers. And it's so obvious with Breath of the Wild, that's like, they don't have enough buttons for that. So they just said, fuck it, they'll deal with it.
I don't know. I didn't mind. I was fine with the buttons.
I don't know. You ask me, it felt like they could barely fit everything they wanted into that.
You have run, jump, and attack. It's pretty much all you need, right? And lock on, I guess.
Yep. And what else?
Well, you have to walk around. Oh yeah, camera. I mean, you have the 2 joysticks. That's
Yeah.
a given.
What else can you do in Breath of the Wild?
You can switch weapons and stuff.
Yes.
But that's been on the pause menu since forever, and it's always worked fine like that.
Yeah. I fell down again. That's alright. Except now you can go between multiple different types via the D-pad. And to me, like, the clearest example of that is like, oh crap, the D-pad goes 4 directions, so what do you do for bows and arrows? Well, you have to, equip it first. Like, to me, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you can do that without having to go to the pause menu, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if you had to go to the pause menu.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking, like, you could have just done it like you did in Wind Waker, where you use the R button to toggle between the different arrows in real time. I don't know. It just...
yeah.
Like, to me, if I would, I always would prefer, and Nintendo themselves, you can even see it, would prefer you to switch between your items faster. Breath of the Wild is actually not the slowest. That's what Richard said, but that's actually not quite right. But it is slower compared to even Twilight Princess. Because Twilight Princess gave you a radial menu that it was just easy to use the analog stick, pick whatever you want, put multiple things on the different buttons, and then you just go. In fact, there's even stuff like where if you want to get rid of something, you're still forced to go into the menu. Like, how do I drop a shield? Well, the throw button only works for your weapon, so if you want to throw out a bow or throw out a shield, you still have to go into the pause menu.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. You're not throwing out stuff left and right, right?
Yeah, but still, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you had the extra button to do it, you would have used it, but you don't have it because you don't want to, because you're still stuck with PS2 controllers. Oh, right. Let me see what this was. There's something here. It is the 27th day of the 12th month, 2712. Do.
Bye, Mario fan.
Aw, Wario fan left. I received the Book of the Eons as a birthday gift from His Majesty the Emperor. It is a great honor. I shall place it in the safe so that no one will take it. 2712. Left, right, right, left. 2712, left, right, right, left. It's a simple memory test. 27, left, right, right, left.
Wow.
Oh yeah, another Whoa. I think another, like, huge letdown with Breath of the Wild is they didn't use the gamepad. Like, come on. It's the
Yeah,
Wii,
Link has a gamepad in the game.
but you can't use the gamepad that you play the game with in real life.
Right.
It was probably going to before it became a little. Before,
Switch.
yeah, before it became dual like that.
Yeah.
Dual links. I read that they were planning on more stuff like that, but I think Aonuma said there were just some issues with it all, and
They probably needed every last bit of power that they could just to render the game. Because I remember when we first started it up, wow, that was awesome.
is that your reaction, or is that what you meant in the game?
No, as in literally, you know when you run outside the cave and it gives you that beautiful view of the world? The frame rate started dropping on that, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like the first big moment in the game.
Yeah, the first area is great for showcasing the low frame rate.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, that's
inconsistent frame rate.
that's pretty silly. Chilly air can be
So
felt.
Ninja Gaiden.
The underground passage reaches. Yeah, I started complaining because of controls, because I brought up the R3 button in Ninja Gaiden Black. So Ninja Gaiden, what else? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I don't go there. I have to go down here. Wizrobes! Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Fernando asked if it has targeting, and the answer is no.
But you wouldn't need targeting anyway. It's a fixed camera.
Well, it's not really fixed. I mean, when I hear fixed camera, it implies that the camera doesn't move or is on a fixed track, but it's not here. The camera is dynamic, meaning that they use a smart cam to figure out where the camera should go.
Huh.
Oh! Gotcha. See that? I turned around and then smacked him. Off we go ahead. All right. And oh wait, I gotta go in front of it. Oh, there's more that went on in the chat. Hang on. Let's see.
That's too spooky. Don't go in there.
Yeah. Crawling should have been done by pushing the stick only a little bit. And Greg said, yeah, that was weird. Oh, and Bleach said, I would have preferred a button dedicated to changing bows and arrows instead. Dedicated changing bows. Yeah. That's what Bleach was saying. Because they only had a D-pad. Down was reserved for whistling. Up was reserved for runes. And left and right was for shields and weapons. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. I like having crawl by pressing the stick so I don't accidentally crawl or accidentally uncrawl. Then Bleach says, I'm sure they cut a lot of content after the Wii U was doing poorly and decided to make the most of the 5-year development cycle and port it to Switch. Actually, Breath of the Wild was in development for, I think, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. Skyward Sword was
Good lord.
2011, and Breath of the Wild came out 2017. 6 years. They patched out most of the frame rate issues. Oh yeah, okay. Then we need to update it. Both. Oh, both? So they both had frame rate issues? That's funny. Not really. That's bad. Greg, you push a tiny bit in any direction to crawl. You press more to walk and run. You can do it just like Super Mario 64. To crawl. Well, I mean... to crawl. Okay. Yes, drop down. Hey, stupid bats! How dare you bite me?
Eh. Is that a Skulltula?
Yes. No, the game says Golden Scarab. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's this guy?
Oh, it's another duck mouth.
Yay! Oh, okay. Yeah, I am going to save because this boulder section was goofy as hell. So that's my save for chapter 6, and this shall be my save for 212. Why do I have 2 here?
You get infinite saves?
What do you mean infinite saves?
You can make as many save slots as you want?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing Breath of the Wild doesn't have. You can only have the one save file. Oh, you want to have another one
Yeah.
because your brother lives in the same house as you? Fuck you. That's what.
Well, I mean, if you want to play as a different person, then you have a different profile on the console.
Oh, okay. That's still goofy.
But it's still dumb that, like, I can't replay any of the trials because I only get the one save.
Yep.
That has always bugged me.
I can't believe you can't replay the trials. And there we go. Because it's like perfectly set up so that you could replay them if you wanted to.
Maybe I should try. I mean, at least you can't replay the dungeons.
I haven't seen any dungeons.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. How is this so fast? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright.
I thought I had a huge lead on it, and then it turns out nope.
Yeah, he has a rolling start.
I get it.
Yay!
Oh fuck.
Did you?
God.
No, that's irrelevant.
Yeah, see that's why I just have to stick to the outside like that. God damn it. And you can't roll in this part, so no rolling long jumps for you.
Why can't you roll?
Because the game said no. It's literally
That seems arbitrary.
it is literally because the game said no, I can't roll here.
Because it would be unfaithful to its Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
inspiration if you could roll.
Yeah. Anyways, Bleach, I sort of can understand why you didn't like Breath of the Wild at first, because it is it does do a few things different, but I mean, I still really enjoy it for what little bit I've been complaining about the controls so far. Oh man, don't even get me started on the camera.
I enjoy Breath of the Wild, but I definitely prefer Skyward Sword.
Yeah, and let's face it, the next every Zelda from now on is going to be like that, because once you go open world, you can pretty much never go back. It's pretty much what happened to the Batman games, where it's like, yeah, remember, and I know this because a lot of people, they didn't like the newest Arkham game. You know, the one where you finally get the Batmobile. Fuck, you have to like
What about
memorize this shit.
Yeah, that looks fun. What about Mario?
What about Mario?
Like Galaxy 2 was way pared back from the other games in terms of the world, and even Galaxy 1.
Oh, don't really care. I don't know. I don't really
Well,
think.
I'm just saying, it's not impossible for a game to be less open than its predecessor.
Right. But even then, I felt like they were moving more towards what made Mario interesting, which is those more linear levels. Because,
I
like,
mean, when you think about it, Zelda started as open world, so
no, it didn't.
well,
Uh, you wouldn't call Zelda 1 open world?
No. And we went over this in the not podcast. I recorded a video of it where we like, what is open world? And we all, like, oh, I fell for that already.
Well, like, what's the gist of it?
Richard wrote a neat explanation, but for what open world was, and it was in the video too, that I can't call to mind right now because I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, you're
Holy
trying to-
shit!
yeah.
It was right there. And the thing is, you need the wall run because you wall run faster than you regular run.
But you have to time it so you don't wall
Yeah.
run right into a pit of spikes.
Yeah, so that's what makes this part just
Fun.
trial and error. Fuck. Holy shit, I got it. Oh, hey, I got it. Okay, you know what? Well, actually, no, I still think there's a bit of trial and error, but because I actually paid attention more that time instead of trying to rant,
Yeah.
I got it.
Instead of having people interrogate you.
Yeah. Anyways, what happened in the chat? Okay. I completely missed the point of the game. I just went from tower to tower and bypassed so much in the process. It has too many locks. You can't do the dungeons in any order without the item to open them. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's also part of the reason. Oh, yeah. One of the biggest things was a layer of suspension that made open worlds, open world, which Zelda doesn't. The first Zelda doesn't really have. Every screen is pretty much its own locked off thing. Can't really bring things between them.
So it sounds like a pretty refined and nuanced argument to say when a game is open world.
Yeah. A little bit is also the expectations set by the genre when something becomes open world and when something's just, really big. You can't do. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, to me, just in general, if I can walk to every level on the same map, that seems to me like open world.
You actually can't do that in the first Zelda.
Once you get all the items, you can.
Yeah, and by that point, you've beaten most of the game.
Yeah. I don't know. It's all the same world, right?
Yeah, but
well,
that-
second quest is probably a little less strict, right? Wasn't it?
nope. You still need to. The same areas of the overworld that are locked off, you need the same items, and you don't get them at the same. You don't. Yeah, you don't get them at the same point. I don't think so. Which actually, it depends on whichever level you get the fruit, which may be earlier. I think you get that in level 3 or 2. Anyways,
Fruit.
Bleach said Galaxy 2 improved the camera a huge amount over 1. It's way more natural when going around planets. And yeah, Greg, you said 2 is more refined in general. And then Bleach said so many people hate that they can't have free camera in Galaxy. It can be frustrating since it often shows the camera controls in the UI, but they're always locked out. A key point of open world is oh yeah, and Bleach eventually later just says what I said. And I'm definitely saving. I do not want to do that again.
I want to do that again.
I will spend. The bat killed me.
Well, it's good you saved, right?
It is very good that I saved because I didn't want that shit happening. I can't believe I
Game
did it.
over, yeah.
I did it on my last slice of life.
Truly, Ninja Gaiden is a slice of life game.
Greg, you bastard
Yay.
of puns. Oops, I wall runned when I could have just swung on the bar. Oh well. Wait, what do I do here? Oh, there. Just go this way. Oh, yep, there's the dinosaur's foot. You fucking bat. Look at that, he popped out behind the corner.
When do you get health refills? Do you have to use items?
Yeah, well, you do get them from killing enemies when they drop blue spheres. So,
Okay.
I
I
guess
just-
you're right. If Ocarina of Time was top down and had the screen scrolling, I probably wouldn't call it open world either.
yeah. So in reality,
Is your
Breath-
spear hitting the wall? Or not
Uh,
spear, but whatever the hell it is.
Nope, it's not hitting the wall. So if I go in and attack this wall, it doesn't collide with it.
Okay, I guess the sparks I saw were just from enemies.
So I guess really
Yeah.
what makes Zelda 1 separate isn't that it's open world, it's that it just doesn't have hand holding. It's directionless.
Not actually. That's not.
Well, I mean, you have clues from the old men, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So
if you bomb the wall, sure.
no, all the old men are. You can just go into their rooms and they all give you instructions to how to get to the next dungeon or even how to kill the boss. Like the Dongo just like smoke. There you go. So, whoa,
Really, they gave level clues?
yeah,
I mean, they're just really shitty because they weren't translated right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Most of them are actually pretty good. The shitty one is the one that says Eastmost Peninsula is the secret because someone failed geography and doesn't know what a peninsula is because there is no peninsula in Zelda 1. So that's the only like poorly translated one that I can remember. Also things
Yeah, I mean,
like
I guess the Dongo dislike smoke sounds stupid, but you can guess what it is.
yeah, like what is the only thing in this game that makes smoke? Bombs. So that one's a given. Also things like Dig Dogger hates a certain noise, something like that. And while at first you might be fooled into thinking it's the shit. You might confuse that for a bomb, but even then you'll realize, oh, it's the flute because flutes make noise.
What are your observations about Ninja Gaiden combat from this session?
Hang on. Zelda's translation is abysmal. Let's not beat around the bush. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, that is true. They have limited data.
I should get Tomato's book on Zelda 1.
Yeah,
Ryu's butt is so shiny,
it is.
even though he's like in this dusty cave.
Oh yeah, so you're
How does
telling
he
me
do that?
combat on Ninja Gaiden. I like it. It's good.
Those are some good notes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, hold on. There's a scarab up here. He's hiding from me. Whoops, I rolled jump past it. Hang on, can I not run up this wall? There we go. Give me that scarab. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna use it anyways. Just because I got my health back. And I don't want to be killed by more bats.
A contrababble spicus. Giant fossil area.
Yep. Give me your souls. Yeah.
There's a lot of bats. Are there always this many bats in each chapter?
Nope. But we're in a cave where bats live, so only
Well,
stings
even
crazy.
outside you were having bats and stuff.
Yeah, but it was only for that one part. Once I went indoors, there were no more bats. Look,
Okay.
fiends. He's got an eyeball on his shoulder. I just realized that.
There's also a lot of these guys. Are these guys like a standard enemy?
They have become one now.
Hmm.
They're new to this chapter, so
Isn't it repetitive just doing the same guys over and over?
no, because combat's really dynamic.
So like, even if you encounter the same guys several times, you would draw out different
Mhm.
facets of them in each time.
Yeah, and even then, I can always just, play around with them. Like, I'm gonna kill you this way. I'm gonna do an Izuna drop on you. I'm gonna do a.
Right,
Oh
so
yeah,
it gives you room to like play around and try different things.
yeah. I'm gonna do a
Oh,
guillotine throw right next time. Stuff like that.
I wonder if I could use Bayonetta for the combat.
Aha! I saw you. Look at that. He was hiding. But his little
How
fart
do you guess
sparkles.
that?
What?
Oh, you just put your hand in.
Yeah.
I thought you had to do the morph ball or something.
Bats. They bit me. Bad.
Is that how you get Batman? Gets bitten by a radioactive bat?
Yep. Look at that. They put bats near the bottom of the ladder.
Bats can't climb ladders.
Well, they can fly.
Yeah.
All right. More healing juice. More coffee.
Healing juice. It's the elevator stage.
Did you play those TMNT games on GameCube?
No, but when we were talking about Arkham, that did remind me of Out of the Shadows, because it has it pretty strongly mimics the Arkham
Oh,
engine, or not engine, but method of combat.
Oh, right. I can't do Izuna drop with Lunar. I have to do it in a different way.
wait, Out of the
You can't do
Shadows, isn't
what?
that the movie?
It's a movie, but it's also the one on Steam before they came out with Mutants in Manhattan.
There
I'll
it
link
is.
it in the chat.
While jumping XY. Izuna drop, Izuna drop, Izuna drop. See these ones that are empty? Those are probably moves I have to unlock. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's these ones that say level 3. Those I have to unlock. By upgrading my...
Remove
speed.
from the store?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh my god.
See?
You mean Mutants in Manhattan, right?
No, Out of the Shadows.
Out of the Shadows.
Has been removed from the Steam store. I mean, it got ultra shit reviews. I liked it anyway, because it was easy.
Oh, there was
Mainly-
a game based on that movie. I had no idea.
No, it's before the movie.
It's before
This
the
was
movie?
like 2 years before the movie, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my. Whoa, did you get a new weapon?
Yeah, I got...
Is that the shovel claw?
No, it's like these like ninja sickle things, which are pretty much...
Nunchaku.
Yeah, it has the exact same animations as my nunchuck. I think it's basically a straight upgrade of it, because you can't upgrade the nunchucks, so they basically have that as its replacement.
Huh.
And now I can play with regular nunchucks if I want to go on, give myself a I fucking hate these things. Self-imposed challenge. Fuck. Fuck. Stop that.
Ew. Like brain mosquitoes.
Flying swallow. Bitch. Ow, you
Yeah.
bitch.
You're attacking so many things off screen.
Ow, you stung me, you fucker. Take that. Ah!
These guys go down in pretty much one hit.
With the flying swallow, they do. Fuck. Okay. Retreat. Tactical retreat. Okay, I should have just been doing that more. Like just pulling out. And there was the camera going bad. Oh, got. Oh, you. I hate you both. No! At least they drop health. It's probably the health they stole from me. Yeah, these enemies are less kind to not attacking when off-screen. That's another thing that
Hey, Richard.
Ninja Gaiden makes combat effective, is that most enemies, most of the time, won't attack if they're not in the camera. Those flies, those mosquitoes, are the exception. To where, yeah, that's what made them such a pain. Of course, there was a way to deal with that, as you saw me doing, which was just move away from them. If you know where they are, you just move away, because they, from what it felt like, they all attack on mostly the same timer. I don't know. I'd have to replay that section again to get a better idea of how they behave. It wasn't a good idea to do it then because there was, you know, your first encounter with them and they throw like a bunch of them at you. Beat the shit out of these re-deads.
I mean, are these the giant fossils whose area it is? What's your payoff for doing combos?
Whoa! Who shot that, bitch?
I remember this jerk.
What's his name?
Jerk.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. I saw that coming too and I decided to jump instead of roll. No! Yeah! Haha! I'm too fast for you. Flying swallow. Fuck you. Oh. You can still block those, but it'll do a guard break. Eat it. Also, just to be... Oh, never mind. Forget healing. He did it for me. And another one came up. Yeah, they're really slow, so dodging them is easy. Of course, the way they really get you is you getting carried away with just wailing on them too much and not realizing that you've hit their damage threshold and they're going to attack.
So you overestimate your window for attacking, basically.
Yeah, and for when to getting out of the way. Like that. Well, he didn't hit me, but that was really close. Oh, and you also gotta watch out for their zombie grab, but unlike the commandos, those are reactable. Very reactable.
How do you mean reactable?
As in, you can see it coming. They lunge forward, whereas the commandos were so fast that I was basically... Oh, shit. That's another thing you gotta be careful, is which attack you use, because I've been doing flying swallows, and they've been knocking me out of my recovery frames. I kicked him. Yeah, and they have
interact.
huge wind-ups. Look at that, you see that? I just rolled right under it.
Yeah.
I still... Whoa, motherfucker. They have a little
Whoa.
bit of tracking, but it's not too bad.
See, I see, like, once you finish up a combo, a guy kind of gains his posture back and doesn't really
What?
care that you're slicing on him still.
Okay, I blew him up. Yeah. So that's an interesting way that they do it. Enemies don't necessarily always have to attack from you being near them. Sometimes they just raid it up because they figure if you're playing blindly, you'll run into it yourself. course, one thing I must comment on. Fuck, that was close. Is the camera. Oh yeah.
It seems a little cramped.
Every now and then the camera looks down because, you know, it's that feature I love so much where, you know, oh no, the camera, I can't go through the wall because, you know, we made it that way. And it's like, why can't you make it go through the wall and just make the wall transparent? Oh yeah, sometimes the flying swallow also just doesn't work because they have a little bit of armor like that you need to like punch them out of.
Get to punching.
Well, actually, I kicked them, but, you know. It's kind of like how sometimes I throw the incendiary shuriken and it just bounces off them. Because you need to, like, open them up first before you can stick shit in them.
Well, you mean like they block the incendiary shuriken?
Yeah, like it just pings off of them.
Oh. I wish I could do that.
See? And I got my health back. Kick your ass.
Such as it is, right?
And now I get the golden. Oh my god, it is the Holy Grail. I was about to joke.
Wow. Man, this is nothing like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the boulder came before the Grail. I've never seen Indiana Jones. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
it's
it
not
goes.
even the right movie. The
Oh,
Boulder's
shit.
Temple of Doom.
Yo, Greg.
Yeah.
You didn't pick your game.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fucking-
ask.
Pick my... Oh, for the combat thing?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Was there an
Alright.
at everyone in the design-oriented chat?
Yes.
So in the general, I kind of announced it and I pinned it, and then in the combat long study, which is where all the conversation should be concentrated, there are a few pinned posts that explain everything.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll have to read those.
Yeah. Basically, it's just pick a game so far, and we all picked a game and dropped the box art picture into the
Yes.
thread.
Oh, missed.
And now we're just asking a bunch of questions. Because you
That's the
see a
easy
game, you're like, if you have a question, just ask it. Like, when you see somebody else ask a
Fuck.
question, see if that inspires you to ask another question, because we need a lot of questions.
Oh my god, tail end of that.
I would have to think of a game I actually know.
Could be
Look at-
something you're interested in digging into. Could be a small game, too.
You know, I've been looking at Castlevania a lot,
Okay.
and my roommate used the word combinatorics, and that scared me.
Combinatorics.
Yeah.
That sounds like myth.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Sounds like meh. Crystal meh.
Boy, Breaking Bad would be a much different show.
Okay.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah. What happened?
If you use the blue orb when you're doing a charge, you don't get health from it. It becomes part of your,
Yeah.
your ultimate.
Sacrifice the health.
Flying Swallow is so good.
Yeah. Devil May Cry 4 has like a flying strike attack that you can abuse like crazy as well.
Yeah. These guys, however, occasionally armor through it, so you still have to open them up first before you can use that technique. Wreck your shit.
When I beat Breath of the Wild, I went and looked up a speedrun, and it was just a guy going up to Ganon and using the charge attack on with one of the heavy weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized I went through the entire game without remembering that you have a charge attack.
Yeah, there's a lot of basic Zelda things I forgot to do.
I feel like, let's see, Pandora's Tower had a charge attack that I used a whole lot. I thought that was really useful.
Why are you guys still attacking in the cutscene?
Mega Man, of course, the charge shot is always useful.
Hang on, I gotta
What game where
change.
the charge shot is not useful?
I mean, I don't know, I never managed to use the charge attack in Zelda games, like the spin attack.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough, but the
It's certainly
it-
useful when they're all around you.
Wait, you mean you don't even use the quick spin?
Well, there's
Maybe,
multiple
I mean-
kinds. Yeah, one's a charge, one's a quick. And
I
one
guess
way
I don't
goes
feel
like
like you
super.
get into that scenario where you need a spin attack.
Yeah, that's why I jump in the middle of people. Say what's up,
No.
and then I spin. I think I got my text box to work. Worked on it all day today.
Is this for
Oh, there we go.
Gritcher.
the lights out Richard?
Gritcher.
Gridchard, that's it.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
fuck you.
changing the text style to
Get
be
off.
like
Get
a
off.
cell,
Get off me. Stranger danger.
Like a what?
cell phone text messages.
Oh.
So now they creep up the screen.
Did you see that? When he did a slide kick, he went under his little swing. Hitboxes.
Hitboxes.
I love it when they match up like that. Like that little dive kick he does, which is also a guard break.
You're the best definition of good intention.
Actually, something I can't figure out is if there is actually any invincibility frames on that roll. I honestly cannot tell. It doesn't feel like it.
Roll into an attack.
I'm not gonna test that now.
Hey, is that the guy from Attack on Titan?
Yeah, he sure does look like the armor titan.
Oh, shoot. So I didn't parent my widget master to my pop-up parent. Okay.
You match a master to your pop-up parent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that means.
Parenting objects. My UI system has pop-ups and widgets, and pop-ups are the containers, widgets are the individual doodads, and each of them have their own
okay.
parents. And I thought I had them all daisy-chained into a super parent, but that's not the case. So I got to do an individual call for OBJ widget master,
Hmm.
and then if Windex
Object orientation.
and Windex equals 41. Windex is the widget index. I'm clever.
I forgot how to do my kick. It's like sometimes let me look it up right now. Techniques, fire pit, fire pit, fire pit. So
Why are there so many fire pits?
So it's actually kind of neat where whenever you hit the Y button, that's kind of like your ender because it's the strong attack. So it's
Yeah.
an intuitive way to learn your moves better, especially when there's
Castlevania
like
does that.
yeah, especially when it's like this when they all end in the same way. So doing 5x's, 4x's, 3x's, you get the same ender.
Huh.
So it's very easy to see how it splits off from the normal X combo. Wide Heavens, XY, Cremator. Level 2 that I don't have. There it is, Sweeping Kick. It's a forward X. It's a smash attack. Gathering Clouds, Earth Slide.
Persona 5.
Persona 5.
I guess Persona 5 basically proves that exploring worlds is never my most interesting part. They're never the part that's most interested in me in RPGs, really. It's always the societal interactions and the NPCs, and that's where most of the story comes from anyway.
I do
Whoops.
like reading minds in Golden Sun.
I haven't played Golden Sun since 2000. Wait, was I in middle school?
2000. The Game Boy Advance wasn't out yet.
Not in 2000?
No,
I mean,
No.
2001. I was in high school. High school was 2000 to 2001 for freshman year. I thought I was playing Golden Sun in math class, which I was. I played Mario Kart, Super Circuit, and Orchestra. I played Golden Sun
Man,
in
Super
math.
Circuit.
I played the original Metroid in history. I played Mega Man X for Game Boy Color in BCIS. I played like a different game in every class.
Oh my god. Your teachers must have hated you.
No, I was the best.
Richard, get back to
For some
work.
reason, they
Stop
wouldn't
playing
bother
video
me.
games.
For some reason, like there was one time specifically, it was so funny. Like I was playing GBA, and then my friend Justin, he tried to do something like eat in class, and the teacher's like, Justin, no eating in class. He's like, but Richard's playing games, and she just like looks over at me and then moves on. I was like, ha ha ha. I only had to hide it.
Richard
it was
gets
fun.
good grades, unlike you, so stop eating in class.
Pretty much.
That reminds
I'm
me
like,
of I think it was actually the first episode of Zatch Bell where it's like he was too smart for the teacher, so even when he's not paying attention, they'll like ask him random questions like, "Oh, that's correct."
Zatch Bell was a fun show to watch, but then as little enjoyment as you can get out of their setup, they kind of over bloated it and kind of stretched their plot too thin. So I was like, I'm out, Zatch Bell. You can take your Rigo Rooks and your what was the other one?
Yes. Got it before you could get
Come
one off.
Somebody help me. Zatch
Oh.
Bell's 3-stage attacks. Well,
Oh,
one was
yeah.
a Shield.
Zaruk, Rashield. What's the third one? It's Jikerdor, which was the useless magnet.
Jikarga. Man,
It's
It's a
haven't said
useless
the word
magnet.
Jikarga in a long time.
And then the fourth one is like basically his finishing move, which is Basakerudo, which is
Yeah,
the,
that was the Kerga.
the lightning dragon, which was
Yep.
cool.
That was cool. I said that word so much since I watched that show that I forgot that was part of Zatch Bell for a bit, and then I forgot about the word.
Damn chains in the way. Yeah, eventually they get an upgraded version of Zaker, which is Zakerga, which is just
Yeah, Zaker. Yeah.
a better lightning. And
Just
I-
like you're playing an RPG.
Yeah.
So does
I-
Hangouts totally suck now? For no YouTube?
Oh, what motherfucker hit me out of the air?
Huh?
I know that what is it? I knew Zatch Bell went overboard when they said there was 100 Momotos. Like, you're not going to have. You've already gone over your limit. 100
Yeah,
like unique.
Like episode 2 of Inuyasha, we shattered the Shinkan Jewel in 100 episodes. Like, they're not episodes, they're jewels.
Yeah, that's usually why whenever we got a collect of things or beat the people stuff, they usually keep it in the low numbers. Like, imagine how insane Dragon Ball would be if it was collect the 100 Dragon Balls. That's like, okay, that's too much. We're gonna be here all year. We're gonna be here for the next 10 years.
I do not eat unless it's fixed with some kind of sweet like a licorice. I'm known to keep
Whoa.
digging on it since on the beach because I missed it.
Yeah.
Richard, I'm sorry I haven't chosen a game either.
No problem. You can do it. You can do whenever, right? Or you can just contribute. It's not absolutely required. Just have some
good.
fun. Yeah. Like if you're struggling to pick something, then just don't.
Well, I was mulling over maybe Bayonetta.
I was hoping somebody would pick Platinum something.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
I just got a lot on my plate right now. I started a new job, and Greg's thing takes up my time too.
Greg.
So blame
Oh
him.
wait, you're doing Dragon's Crown.
Yeah.
That's combat.
Fuck.
Oh wait, yeah, it is combat. I could combine both groups.
Or you could talk about your job in the combat discussion.
The combat. Oh yeah, the combat at my job. Sometimes I have to type a urology report, and that's really combative.
How many people here played Persona? Some
Which
kind of
Persona?
Persona. Some
I-
kind.
I played
I've played
Persona.
3 and 4.
I played 4.
And Bleach
I
has
have
played.
not.
Oh. Yeah, I
I
think
like
the
Undertale.
Shit.
I haven't played it, so no talking. Shut your mouth. You know what? You know what's interesting? Maybe we'll
Spoilers.
eventually do a group thing on turn-based RPG battle systems because there's a lot of them that have flown on the radar, and I think Ni no Kuni DS has some good stuff going for it, but I don't exactly understand it.
Is it distinct from the PlayStation 3 one?
Yeah, PlayStation 3 is a real-time, you don't control your allies action RPG system. This one is a fully turn-based. Have you ever heard of Radiant Historia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you
getting a
have
remake.
you have your enemies on a grid.
Yeah.
Well, this is the opposite. You're on a grid. Your enemies are not on a grid. You're fighting as a team. You can also collect your teammates Pokemon style, and it has like spatial-based attacks, kind of like Chrono Trigger, where you're like, oh no, for that one instance in Chrono Trigger, spacing actually mattered.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Somehow I thought Ni no Kuni DS would play more like Lost Magic.
Lost Magic. What is that?
Oh, that's a DS game. It was one of those early games where
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
just they were really into, hey, we got to use the DS features, so it had a lot of draw these spells to cast the spells.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
One thing I
Oh my
want to
god.
say is the exploration aspect of RPGs is extremely overrated. And people wanting to choose their own like story paths is overrated as well.
What, you mean like BioWare?
Yeah, people who like that stuff overrate themselves. But you can
I've
have some.
honestly never gotten far enough into Western RPG to.
I just fall asleep.
Yeah, there's too many numbers.
But you can have some very linear stuff and still have selective areas of freedom or whatever, and it still can function very well as an RPG. Very well. And I think a lot of people don't know how to articulate the shades of non-linearness, and then they also just try to go full Monty and be like, I want to create my own story. Well, like that's different from non-linearity and what it can do for your game experience.
Fuck.
What
Who shot
about
that?
the ones that have like hidden doodads in the overworld, like Golden Sun or Mario and Luigi, or most Mario RPGs, I guess.
Mario RPG makes it more fun to just be a character and jump around and find those hidden caves that turn into 2D gameplay and stuff like that. That was fun.
The hidden blocks in the world.
Is that what they were?
God damn.
Yeah.
This is hard. The worst part is they respawn if I fall down, so I gotta get my crap together.
Good thing there's no fall damage.
Yeah, good thing.
It's a good thing we're not playing Spelunker.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like if RPGs thought they're
That was fast.
well,
God damn it.
sometimes I would like more Earthbound like features where you can bump an enemy and destroy it in one hit and move on with your life.
That is very handy.
You mean like acknowledging that an enemy's way below your level, so why bother?
Yeah, don't even load up the screen.
Yeah, Paper Mario does that. Well, I mean, you gotta have the badge for it, but it does it.
Color Splash does that.
Do they all do it?
I don't remember if any of the others do, but I know Color Splash does.
I'm fairly certain Nintendo 64 and GameCube does it.
Okay.
I don't remember if Sticker Star did.
I don't remember if Mario and Luigi does it either.
No, I don't
Damn.
think they do.
Perfect combo.
Why are these platforms so small?
I don't know. I think they wanted me to get into an arrow duel with them, but the problem is I ran out of arrows because I fell down.
I need to make a
Ah.
smoothie. I'll be back.
There we go.
Okay. Good luck.
And I'm out of arrows already.
That seems dumb.
Well, no,
How
it's-
important are arrows in this game?
you can still kill him the old-fashioned way, of course. Wow, it just went right through his...
Can you dodge off the ledge or will it stop you?
It will stop you, but you can run off the ledge. So
Yay!
that's the hard part, is trying to kill these bastards.
Oh man, maybe I should talk about Sonic Heroes Combat. That's a game I actually have familiarity with.
Hey, did you see the Sonic Forces news?
Oh my god.
Ah! Thank you, you saved me. I attacked too early.
I'll still buy it, but I might have to play it while nobody's looking.
What? Are you
No,
that
I don't know,
shady?
it just felt goofy. Oh man.
I don't know how that's. I mean, you don't have to use
Fuck
that
you.
if you're that ashamed, but
I was under the impression that it was required to play as a custom character.
maybe it is, but I don't know why you think that's. You know.
Got
is
it.
there like an inner deviant art you're afraid to bring out?
I'm just being goofy.
Goofy the Hedgehog.
To be honest, I haven't seen how the character plays. So if it's fun, then that would be good. I would like it to be fun.
It says that it's 7 species and they all got their own little characteristics that separate them.
Yeah, I read there was one like the bear doesn't lose his rings so bad or something like that. They all seem really uninteresting, basically.
Oh.
But I don't know how they play beyond those special aspects.
I imagine it. Oh yeah, yeah, because you don't know if there's gonna be like the boost mode or whatever.
Right. I think there's a video of the gameplay up. I haven't watched it. Also, it's just so funny that a series known for fan characters now has a creator.
I think it's a little weird that you can be a hedgehog, you can be a rabbit, a cat, a dog, but no fox, no crap, echidnas.
There should be humans, so that I can
Wait,
be my,
So you mean I can finally
Maria
be...
or something.
I can finally be Cold Steel the Hedgehog?
Yes,
Yes.
everybody has been making that joke all day.
Okay, who's Cold Steel? Because I read that on Sonic Retro too.
I think that must have been one of the first. I don't know if it's probably not the first, but it's one of the most well-known.
Ah, okay, here we go.
Uh,
Alright, recording still looks good.
It does. That is a huge grail.
That is...
That's like 3 or 4 cups.
Imagine how much coffee you could put in that.
oh god, it
Yeah.
wasn't even close to first. Why did I say that?
How are these bones staying together?
Fuck. 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 Stop. Oh, damn. That was a lot.
He is hungry. Because he's been dead.
What's the point of eating me with no stomach?
Nothing personnel.
Nothing personnel, kid, but I'm taking this to HR.
This guy definitely looks like a use the boomerang type of situation.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, oh, right. This is the attack you can't roll. Of course, you can't roll through it, but that made me question.
Wait, then that means you don't have invincibility frames during your roll.
Yeah, so every roll is actually you dodging it. So cool. But the tricky part of that one is you can't block it either, which makes enough sense because it is.
Yeah.
Look how big it is. Fuck. Ah, ah. Shit.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be an arms direct tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want arms. When is it out?
You've never had arms before? Gosh.
No, the game.
That joke's not gonna get old. It's out June 14th, I think.
Oh, he almost grabbed me. Thank God.
Okay, so that gives me a month to play that before Splatoon.
Right. Yeah. Arms is the June game. Splatoon is
Yeah,
the
fuck
July
your arm.
game.
Sounds good.
It's
I have right now for my Switch I have Zelda,
Got
Bomberman, and Wonder Boy 3.
Oh man, yeah, that's right.
And I beat Wonder Boy 3 in a weekend.
Oh. I think I might get Disgaea 5 for it.
Oh yeah. This guy kind of fell off the face of the world for a generation there, didn't it?
Fuck.
No, it didn't.
What?
It's Disgaea 5. It's been going on.
Well, nobody talked about this guy anyway.
Well, I mean, it was like the big thing when it started coming out here in the PS2 era, but I think people were just used to it in the PS3 game era.
Got it. He's almost dead. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, make him extinct again.
Oh yeah, so the arms thing is tomorrow at 6
PM or AM?
p.m. for you.
I don't know if I'll probably be on the highway at that point.
Feel that rumble.
I wouldn't say no to more Mario Party. I mean, why not?
I play Mario Party 3DS with Marielle.
Which one?
It's always a good time. I don't know which ones are on 3DS.
There's Island Tour and there's Star Rush.
Island Tour.
Okay.
Head Ninja.
I guess truthfully, I haven't played the style that started with Mario Party 9, but they.
Does the path to Zarkan truly exist? I mean, just asking. What? There's like a distinct style since Mario Party 9.
Oh yeah, they changed things. So it's not so much of a, going in circles thing. I mean, they had this kind of variety in Mario Party since, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7, I want to say. But what 9 did was, instead of all the boards being, go around the block, it's more Candyland style where it's start to finish, but it's also done it where everybody's riding in one boat and it's not always a boat, it's a car or whatever, but everybody rolls the dice and that determines where the boat goes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the Island
no
Tour
fall
has
damage.
plenty of the Candyland style.
But you're not all in the same
Wait, what?
the same car, you're still going separately, right?
Right. That's what I mean.
I don't remember the Dry Bones Bowser here having meat on him.
When you were fighting him, yeah, because, how is he moving if he doesn't have muscles, right?
I mean, didn't you watch Magic School Bus?
Oh, so the muscles go inside the bones. Oh, that makes
There you
sense.
go.
Oh, hang on. Bleach said a bunch of stuff that I wasn't even reading. Naruto ended. Boruto started. Eventually, we'll get Waruto. Who shot at me? 3 FES only. The most interesting part of the game is the social simulation and exploring the city, and yet they all just fall into the derivative JRPG battling tropes of Dungeon Crawler. I'd rather Persona games focus on the social links for the interplay. Yeah, Richard said that too. No, Greg. Get some self-control. We all have to suffer because of people like you. Original character, do not steal. Greg the Hedgehog. Hedgehog. I don't know what's considered canon anymore. There's so many variations of the Sonic universe. Nintendo E3 lineup, Mario Party 11. So very tired. Do you think they'll rename it so they can make it
I now have a smoothie.
fresher than it is?
Whoa.
Mario
You
Festival?
have a smoothie.
That's a good idea. Mario Festival. That would be a nice rename, rebranding.
Did I hear
of
Mario
Party
Pretzel?
games.
I would eat that.
Super Smash Bros. For Switch. And yeah.
Super Switch Brothers.
Oh wow, that guy's got some bad aim. I have some bad aim too. Because, shit.
It would be nice to have like some kind of definitive Hyrule Warriors for Switch, I think.
Yeah. I can still see you.
They might show off Animal Crossing for Switch, but they might be also focused on Animal Crossing Mobile, too. Well, I guess they could promote both. There's no... They could do that. I think they said
Damn.
they're supposed to connect anyway.
Connect. That's Xbox.
Oh no!
Maybe Animal Crossing, I'd be fine with them porting everything from U to Switch. So many stupid people missed out on Nintendo's best lineup of games probably ever.
Gosh.
But
yeah.
you can't port Star Fox Zero.
Right,
That's
because
the.
Yeah, I
We'll all
mean,
have to carry that to our graves.
we're not gonna have Nintendo Land or Game and Wario there either.
Nintendo Land's one of my
Man.
favorite games.
I
Nintendo
should
Land
pick
all
up
the way.
Game & Wario.
But man, that just reminded me there is a topic today about why people were so angry when Tropical Freeze was announced.
they were
Mhm.
angry?
Oh my god, I gotta finish that game. That was so good.
And it basically had the sin of not being Metroid.
Yeah, people got their hopes up, and you're like, too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
the game was amazing.
I know,
so-
it was. And they brought David Wise back for it and everything, and it was just so wonderful.
I don't... Hang on. This is, to me, what's surprising about people. Is like, I don't know why they think the team that made the Prime games would make another one. Because, one, they mostly had finished the trilogy. Like, yeah, they left it on a cliffhanger, but that didn't mean they were going to make another game. Two, they went on to make Donkey Kong Country right after they did Prime 3. I had to look it up to find that out because I thought, whoa, that's interesting. So it's like, if they can
Adrian,
show... What?
I think you're giving internet people too much credit.
Oh, yeah. No, I am. But I guess it's more to explain why I don't assume that, oh yeah, they made one Donkey Kong game showing that they can make, other stuff besides, Metroid. So naturally that means they're not going to make other stuff besides Metroid. They're just going to keep making more Metroid. That one game was just some weird thing they did for no reason. Whoops, I didn't buy anything. I want... Hang on, first can I upgrade? Yes. Dragon Sword, hell yeah. Of course. Good, they're both maxed.
Ooh, the Fang of a Dragon.
I mean, I'd love it if they were working on a third Donkey Kong that just like brings back Kitty and Chunky and Lanky and just gets everybody out there and
Yeah,
maybe even playable Swanky. Who knows?
You know what I would have thought? You know what I thought they would think that wouldn't be surprising? Because, like, one, it wouldn't surprise me if they make even a third Donkey Kong game. Because, it would go with how they make games in threes. But the other thing is, it
Right.
wouldn't surprise me if they decide, hey, let's try a 3D Donkey Kong platformer now.
Yeah, I'd
Donkey
love that
Kong
too.
64 too.
Yeah, except don't go too crazy with the collectibles. That'll be
Well, no,
nice.
maybe it could be more like Super Mario 3D Land.
Yeah.
That
I
would
was gonna
work.
get... Oh!
Other people could actually design games, like take a formula or a crazy idea like adding two great games together and making another great game, I would say give me my Donkey Kong 3D Land right now. Or my
Now, okay, so Donkey Kong levels are set up a bit differently like that. So I don't think you'd have like the whole sort of, cube areas floating out in the middle of nowhere, right? So you'd probably have lots and lots of foliage.
give me the cube areas floating out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and even
I
then,
mean, it's just like Jungle Beat. Jungle
know-
Beat has some like crazy levels made out
Yeah.
of jelly.
I was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say they can just do a jungle beat, and even then, if you pay attention to the Donkey Kong Country levels, a lot of them are just floating out in the ether. They just put so much foliage around it that you don't notice that if you look down, there's actually a black bottomless pit everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So what
Also,
you're
Bleach,
saying
that
is
doesn't
that
even
you do
rhyme.
Super Mario 3D Land, but then
Instead
render
of it,
lots of leaves.
yeah. So what you do is you do Super Mario 3D Land, but make the bottomless pits black, so it just looks like a jungle high off the ground that just fades into bottomless darkness of hell.
Yeah, okay.
And there you go.
A jungle that's also in hell.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got the thing.
Oh man, you're so mean, Bleach.
What did Bleach say? He's the leader of the bunch.
He's
you
the leader
know-
of the bunch.
You know him well. Now
And,
go
and then I
collect.
scolded him because
bunch of
it
shit.
didn't rhyme. And
It doesn't have to. Oh, okay, yeah. So, oh no, no! What did I do? Oh, I didn't save. Okay.
What did you do? Ah,
There we go. Overwrite this one. Suspension bridge room. There we go. Oh, I remember this part. This is like the
suspension. Hey yourself.
This is like the one with the trials. Where you dodge sides and shit.
I'm not plugging in a real mic, so I'm not gonna talk.
Okay.
Greg, quit talking to yourself.
No.
I'm gonna do it every time.
Wait, okay, that took me a second. I didn't realize what you were actually what your joke actually was.
Jason is my name. He's the only person that calls me Craig.
Yeah, but it's also yourself.
I mean, you guys are basically like Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Whoa. Okay. Now they're mixing in the fiends with the redeads. Holy shit! That was awesome. I intersected his attack, and I didn't get hurt at all because the flying swallow. I think that one does have invincibility frames. Anything where you see him flashing blue like that is invincibility frames.
Huh.
Little fucker.
So is that when I see the Ryu trails?
Yeah. Where you see a little a blue after image.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, got me with that one.
Adrian, you really can't let me miss the fight against Alma. I have to see you do that.
Okay. I may not do that tonight. I actually might want to deliberately cut it this one short. Just
I mean,
basically.
you got one more boss before her anyway.
Oh yeah, but it's. You know what? Let me just use this. Oh wait, how is it? There we go. Din's fire, go. Whoa, cut to black there. Yeah, so I don't want this to go over 2 hours just in case. Like, it looks fine now, but if it does what it does before where it just exports like garbage, then I won't have to repeat too much. Like right now, it's already randomly cutting black when I don't like it doing that. So in fact, woo! I may actually just find the nearest save point and call it a night.
Yeah, I mean, you did a whole chapter, right?
Yep. Oh, more dudes to fight. Hang on. Oh, right. There's no...
Combat roll into the room.
Yeah. But I'm trying to find a save point and there isn't any. Alright. Let's see.
Oh, haha. This is, you have to do a bunch before you can get to the save point.
Well, I saved before the bridge collapsed, so... I'll just call it a night right now.